The world is a really messed up place. There's a lot of hurt and pain everywhere you look. Each of us has our own experiences with this, and each of us looks for a way to understand the world we find ourselves in. Why are we here? What are we about? How did we get here? We're looking to answer those questions and to hear your thoughts over the next hour or so. Now, Grace Church is here to invite our neighbors to follow Jesus. He's the only person who can make things right in the world. He's the only one who will fix all the pain and wickedness we see and experience throughout creation. He is the only one who makes it possible for sick and sinful humanity to have a way back to what God planned for us. Even though God created us, we arrogantly do what we think feels right, regardless of what God tells us. The result of this mutiny against God is death, but Jesus came to earth and showed us a perfect life, humbly submitted to God. And then he showed us his great love for us by purposely dying the death we deserve for our mutiny. And God showed that he accepted Jesus' payment for our mutiny by raising him back to life. Now Jesus offers to freely give us true life if we'll trust him to make things right between God and us. And what's more is that Jesus won't stop there. He's promised to return and restore all the things our mutiny against God broke, all the pain in every part of creation. That's incredible, and it's a great promise, but he hasn't done it yet. We still live in a broken world, so what are we supposed to do? Jesus gave us that answer. After he resurrected from the dead, Jesus said, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations." Jesus wants us to make disciples. But what's a disciple? Probably the closest word we have to disciple today is an apprentice. An apprentice learns from a master how to do the master's craft by watching him, listening to him, and practicing what he does. Jesus says his disciples or his apprentices should be baptized in water and taught to follow all that Jesus commanded. That's our mission, to be and to make apprentices of Jesus Christ, the source and master craftsman of a humble life submitted to God. Jesus is the center of our shared experience and the work he calls us to do in the world while he's away. Jesus freely offers true life. He delivers us from the actions and attitudes that separate us from God. He invites us to trust him as he does the work only he can do in us and in the world. And we're introducing our neighbors to Jesus and inviting them to trust and follow him.